Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Clinical Career Collective S.O.A.P News. For those of you who are new to us and our mission, C3 is a professional development community for the mental health professional at large. We are here to support you so that you can learn, advance, and become the clinician you dream of being. You can find us at our website, www.clinicalcareercollective.com, or our YouTube channel, S.O.A.P News. And of course, we are extending an invitation to you to join our C3 Facebook page at Clinical2Professional. That's at Clinical, the number 2, Professional. Today's S.O.A.P note is all about WordPress. If you own a practice or business, you will need a website, and WordPress is easily the most popular website builder out there, and today's S.O.A.P note will help you better understand why. I am your host, Amity Cooper, and creator of the S.O.A.P News. And as a trained clinician, I really benefited from applying the S.O.A.P note method in my practice. So when I started C3, I thought it would be really fun to craft a blog series that incorporated the same principles as the S.O.A.P note. What better way to get updates, tips, inspiration, and reviews about relevant, on-point clinical and business topics affecting our industry today? So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so if you aren't the most technologically savvy, don't stress. We're breaking this down in a way that everyone will be able to understand. If you haven't used WordPress or another website builder before, or if you chose the wrong site, you might feel intimidated. One of the most amazing things about WordPress is that it was built for ordinary people. The software was designed for everyday users, so you can build a beautiful website without knowing how to code. And there are a variety of templates, so no matter what your business is, WordPress has something for you. Because WordPress is so customizable and adaptable, you are free to design a website that best serves the needs of your clients and allows you to follow your business dreams. So maybe you want to start a blog. Go ahead. Need to schedule online bookings using Calendly? Not a problem. You can even set your website up to allow clients to pay you directly online. This is a great resource for therapreneurs who want to share content and offer paid services simultaneously. While WordPress is reliable, performing relatively well and securely, technology issues are inevitable no matter where you go. So one reason why WordPress is such a great pick is that due to its being a world's most popular website builder, practically everyone in IT has been trained to deal with the most common WordPress tech headaches. So if you run into, or really when you run into other business issues, it won't be difficult to find someone to help you solve them. One of the things that makes WordPress great is that you can customize the experience to attract your ideal audience. Choose the layout, colors, font, and photos that your clients will be drawn to. If you can dream it up, it probably is possible to do it with WordPress. While building your website, you will need to keep your goals closely in mind. Do you want to post blog articles or videos? Keeping in mind the services and objectives you want to offer on your website is essential. True, it's possible to change your mind later on, but because WordPress is so customizable, you should keep your ideal audience in mind the whole time with every decision to prevent yourself from feeling lost or sidetracked or wasting your time. With WordPress, you will be able to create and share your own content globally. As therapreneurs, you are doing very important work, and why not share that with the world? Having your own website really is essential in today's global economy and interconnectedness. So you want to make sure that your website is speaking true to who you are as a therapeutic practice and on brand point. So this will allow you to double your impact. Before, you might have always been able to create that impact with people that you saw in person. But now being able to be online and be virtual, it sort of changes the dance when it comes to providing services. It's where you can serve one to many rather than just one to one. As I said before, you want to make sure that you're keeping your ideal client in mind every step of the way. Once you've set up the website, it will likely be necessary for you to do research on your demographics. For example, if you're based in California and you're receiving visitors primarily from that area, you want to know where your clients are coming from. So, doing preliminary research is essential to really putting up and creating the best website possible. Fortunately, WordPress offers integrations with various tools such as Google Analytics that will allow you to analyze your audience and make sure you are marketing and presenting your content properly. As you go along planning for and creating your website, you'll face various hiccups and obstacles. Try to trust yourself that WordPress is there to support you. Sometimes focusing on one thing for a long period of time can lead to increased tension and anxiety. So if you feel that, don't worry, don't panic. This is completely normal. You want to enjoy the process, and you might find that along the way your creative juices are stirred, and it can be really fun to play around with these different formats and fonts and colors to really showcase who you are as a clinician through your brand assets, and so that you can market yourself better and in a more authentic way, and using your authentic therapeutic voice. Before taking action, I want you to pause and take a moment to make a plan. There are some key informational elements that you want to decide on before jumping into designing your website. First off, what kind of services will you be offering? Is it going to be a combination of therapy and products? Maybe there are going to be additional offerings that move you into the realm of product delivery. For example, you could start a membership website that includes regularly monthly released content. The sky's the limit once you decide that you're going to open up a therapy practice online. We mentioned a lot about blogs. Well, WordPress started as a blog service. Are you going to create videos, which is probably the best way to attract and retain and invite and connect with future clients? People like images more than they like text. So remember that. And having a website that is interactive and engaging is going to be more appealing to people who are just perusing on their particular problems and looking for solutions. If you have something that's engaging and that has movement and has color and interest and is speaking directly to them, they're going to stay on your website a lot longer than just a website that is flat and static just with text. Equally important, spending time thinking about your domain name is one of the first things you will be asked to choose when establishing your business. Make sure it's easy to pronounce and spell, as well as it's relevant. And if you can incorporate results-oriented words in the name of your practice, it will help visitors find you much more easily than anything else, or just your name with counseling on the back end. Next up, create a research-backed plan about what layout, colors, fonts, brand assets you want to incorporate into your website to attract those ideal clients of yours. This is all something that should be done before you set up your website. Once you have those concrete details nailed down, you might begin to wonder about the costs. What subscription should you buy with WordPress? I'll tell you this, WordPress offers 5 different plans. There's free, personal, premium, business, or e-commerce, ranging from $59 a month to $45 a month annually. The plan you choose will depend on what services and goals you have in mind for your business and website. I won't go into all the details here in this video because that could be a whole other SOAP note of its own. But to choose the best subscription for you, try to figure out exactly what you need and then compare the plans to see which offer is the best. For example, the free plan likely won't work well for you if you can't create a unique domain, which is essential to every clinical practice, or accept payments. So if you are just looking to slap up a blog, then going with the free service is a great way to go, and that can connect in maybe in other ways, or other links or bridges to other websites that you may have. But all in all, WordPress is sort of the standard in website design today, and you can definitely get your business up and functioning very quickly through WordPress and its various therapy templates. So make sure you look for the link below to get a discount on a special promotion that we are running. Especially if you've read this SOAP note, I want you to be able to take advantage of this to set up your website as easily as possible through WordPress today. All right, best of luck to everyone, and I'll see you on the inside. Oh, but before I leave, if you are interested in learning more about this new and cutting edge technology that is affecting our mental health practices today, then I'd like you to register for our monthly SOAP newsletter. With this subscription, you will receive a monthly review of all the weekly SOAP notes, gain access to members-only interviews and conversations with special guest speakers, and you will have the chance to purchase our monthly SOAP box that contains products, coupons, and discounts to all our mentioned items reviewed during these SOAP note recordings. All right, and also we do have a 7-day boot camp challenge called Do This First. If you want to get your clinical practice up and working in 7 days flat, then you want to sign up and join us. Don't miss out. Get going. We need you more than ever today. So I'll see you on the inside. Take care.